Today we're making the famous peach cobbler. I call this my go-to dessert when I need something that doesn't take a lot of time and doesn't take a lot of effort. There's also a story behind it. As we would go to Grandma's house on Sunday, the whole family would request peach cobbler every Sunday. So I've made hundreds of peach cobblers or fruit cobblers. You can put just about any fruit in it. But it's so easy that it can be done, baked and eaten plain, with ice cream, with milk, however you want to eat it. But very easy. I have all of the ingredients here ready to put into the pan. The first thing I'm going to do is pour 1/2 cup of melted butter into my pan. Then I am going to mix up a batter that I will then pour over on the top of the butter, and then I will place cut up peaches on top of that. Now I'm pouring this 1/2 cup of butter into my 9 by 13 pan, and you move it around so that it's kind of up the sides, and we'll put that aside and make our batter. The batter is 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And stir that together so that it's just kind of all mixed. And then to that flour mixture, we're going to add 2 cups of milk. Recognize everything is 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of milk. And then to that is 1 teaspoon of salt and 3 teaspoons of baking powder. And just mix it up until it's smooth. The lumps don't all have to be mixed up, but it's kind of better to get it mixed so that you can see the batter. Now we'll take the pan with the butter in it, and we'll just pour the batter over the butter right in the middle so that so you've got the butter coming up the corners and on the sides. And that's the best part of this cobbler, is the crunchy part. Now, I have a quart of homemade peaches. You can use any fruit that you want to use. You could use pie fillings if you wanted to. But you have 2 cups of cut up fruit, pears, peaches, cans of pie filling, anything that you want to put in there. Now I'm using some of my own canned peaches that were in a bottled. I pour off the juice. You don't want to put the juice in here with it. You just want the peaches. So I'm going to just slice them up on top of that batter. And as we go along, you try to just even it out on top. Don't mix the batter and the butter together. Just drop them on top. Okay, the fruit is now on top of the batter, and I'm going to be putting this into an oven that was preheated to 375 degrees, and I'm going to bake it for about 40 minutes, and then check it to see if it's done. Okay, this is our finished product in a bowl. When I'm baking the peach cobbler, I look to make sure that I've got brown around the edges, and then I even take a fork and kind of lift the center to make sure that it's not doughy any longer. And if it's doughy, I'll cook it for another 5 minutes, checking to make sure. Then it's best to eat it hot, because you can put a scoop of ice cream on it, or some milk or cream, and enjoy.